A gamble here. We're going to be having a new best 3-game series, excuse me. Let me also double check as I have all the players right here. Let's make sure that the players are on the correct sides. Where are you? PSISTORM Gaming has GG. Are they on the right sides? Where are you? Where's the list of these teams?
10 seconds.
Division 2. Do I have them on the right sides? Mesos. Okay, I do have them on the right sides. Great. Well, we got a Diablo, Hogger, Tychus, Brightwing, and Medivh for the side of Grief and Gourd. PSISTORM's going to be having a Mephisto, Sonya, Lucio, Greymane, and Varian. Now, let's go ahead and get our prediction going, because who doesn't like to gamble on Medivh stacks? Who doesn't love to gamble on whether or not a Medivh will finish his Arcane Rift 40 stacks by the end of the game? Will these be done, or will he lose them? Get your gambles in. You require additional overlords. Yeah. Exactly, BG. Easy against Mephisto. Well, get your gambles in. Get your gamble. Put your bandit bucks where your Twitch chat is. And if you know the result, don't hint at it. Just gamble silently and enjoy. Every time he shades in, you get 3 stacks. Well, I don't think that's really true, because he shaded in many times and there's been 0 stacks. That's a big claim, Fish. That's like saying every time I go live, I get a lot of viewers. That's not true. First Punisher, Arcane bottom lane. He's overbirding. Did I miss game 1? This is game 1. This is I cast the games in the order that they are put into Discord. Why is he solo? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Fish. Lucio's gonna get pushed around here in the rotation. Ron gets a push off and is gonna be fine. Whirlwind is gonna jump in. Looking at the Hogger over here in the top lane up against Bramble. Ace versus Bramble. I don't really think anyone's winning. I don't think anyone's really losing this lane. It's pretty kind of stagnant between the two of them. Some pressure back and forth as we just continue to see rotations. Building up Diablo souls. He does have Soul to Flame level 4, so he's going to be building up some souls with that one right there. I already feel scammed. What do you want from me, Fish? What do you want from me, What can I do? What can I do? I'm doing my best out here. I'm trying my best. Camp for top, Arcane Punisher for the bottom lane. Brightwing will just hang out in top lane, as there will be phase shift up and available. You can see it right there. Trying to just slow down the Sonya a little here and there. I do have Tychus with the Master Assassin level 4. Doesn't matter if he finishes it out, because you still have the passive 10%, which will work out for Odin, so the assumption is that level 10 for Stoic will be the Odin. Hogger gets a nice infinite square bounce around the objective area, taking out a lot of skeletal defenders. The other thing with this, too, is you may not hit every skeletal defender, but you activate it, you aggro every single skeletal defender, too, so there is that factor, too, because sometimes you get a cluster of them just chilling up here and you're clearing down over there, so it does kind of activate and aggro a lot of these skeletal defenders as you do get that bounce, but that will be a kill onto the Diablo. First blood over to the side of PSISTORM, as Chaos Pigeon looking to jump in, does have Taunt, not available for another 2 seconds, but still. First objective phase looking okay. Ace tries to step in to get one last skeletal defender. Can Stoic get a grenade? Sniped with a grenade from Stoic. Joke's on you, I can't bet my bandit bucks. You have a 1 next to your name, so you're a filthy liar. You now owe the stream a tier 1 sub. How can you sit there and say I can't bet when you have a 1 next to your name? That's a lie. You're lying. You've been caught. You bet a grand total of 0, but you're still betting. But you're still betting. At the end of this outcome, you'll either get +0 or -0. That's a bet. That's a bet. You have given, you have put something on the line. It may not be Bandit Bucks, but you have put your opinion on the line, saying, this Medivh will finish stacks. It better be a +0. Oh, I mean, that's all you can hope for at that point, right? You don't want a -0. That's, ugh. What's the exchange rate for Bandit Bucks to Bitcoin? I don't know. All right. Sorry, I'm just stupid. 10 talent here on the horizon for both these teams, as we will be having a little bit of just back and forth through the bottom lane, actually in the double soak rotations. We'll cycle through the other numbers. 10 talent tiers on the right on the next level line for these teams. Trying to find different words here today. Ace with a few bounces around here with the Hog Wild into Bramble. Little RNG back into the lane. Sonya slamming. No jamming, though. Diablo's gonna get a Shadow Charge. Nice bop into the wall. Overpower as well. Medivh maybe with a body block. Tychus with some Shred, but I don't think it's enough. Portal forward from Medivh. Will be able to snipe the kill, and Diablo, he gets level 10, so that's gonna be the Black Soulstone level 10 factor finished out. Now, he doesn't have the icon underneath his model, which means he doesn't have enough souls for the buyback. What it means when he hits level 10 is that when Diablo hits 100 souls, he will only consume 75 of said 100 to be able to get the respawn. Does not mean if he has 85, he only consumes, 75 of the 85. No, he's got to be at 100 for that to trigger. Still. Good fire stomps out from Diablo, going to be getting some HP. Great Durance of Hate, cleansed out by the Brightwing. She's going to be rooted there for a second, but no boot onto the Brightwing, no kill. 1-1 so far. Ace coming in with a very, very aggressive flank into the enemy side. Doesn't get the bounce back onto the left-hand side of the map, but does get a portal from Medivh. Good fire stomps out from Diablo. Did have to pop the Apocalypse to try and build a little bit of a barrier for this Hogger to back away. As we have our 10s up, we have Varian going charge, Warbringer. This puts the charge for Varian on a 4-second cooldown because it's 8 seconds off of the 12-second overall. We could see the upgrade for the percent-based damage, but I doubt we see that. It's very rare when people go for that charge talent. I feel like you only do it if you're either up against a lot of bruisers and stuff like that, or if you're just, it kind of feels like a little bit of a meme talent because it's just whatever else is at 13 is just so much better. Because you have Mortal Wound and Shattering Throw, which can be so very good. I actually played a Shattering Throw Varian last night against a Phoenix, and I was so very happy to get those Shattering Throws out onto Phoenix. Varian comes in, taunt, there's a Durance of Hate, protection from Medivh, by the way. Chaos Pigeon being bopped around as the Hogger gets this nice U-shaped bounce here in the bottom portion of the objective area. Shadow Charge from Diablo onto the Lucio. Hogger will go down finally. The objective phase, it's pretty equal actually between the two, favoring a little bit more so for Griefing Gourd. PSISTORM trying to come in here. Leyline Seal not connecting onto anyone. Medivh getting a little bit low here on the left-hand side. Gotta play a bit safe in that positioning. Don't want to lose out on those 11 stacks that are currently achieved, as Bramble is also around 500 HP, a little bit less than that. The objective phase will go over to the side of Griefing Gourd, second one of the game to this blue team. Second one in a row, if I'm not mistaken, because the first one was sniped by Tychus with a grenade. Heal reduces, oh yeah, Mortal Wound at 13 it's so hard to pass up. Like, if you don't really, like, it's even hard to say because Mortal Wound is just so good in general. Like, it's such a great ability. And if you don't need the utility of Shattering Throw, it's kind of hard to just not go for Mortal Wound. Even then, the percent base on the charge, I don't think is that much either. I feel like if you go percent-based charge, you're mostly going like, what's it called? Not Twin Blades, you're mostly going into Colossal Smash Variant. I feel like that usually pairs in with it. Anyways, charge from the Varian, he tries to taunt onto the Tychus, it doesn't work out. Meso's taking a bit of damage. Lamort very low as well. 15 stacks on the Medivh right now as the Mortar Punisher gets a nice jump onto Bramble. Apocalypse from Diablo. Ron tries to avoid it, gets the push off. That's a kill onto Mephisto. 5-2 in kills. Curse Bullet onto Ace. I want to buy a Tesla with Bandit Bucks. Ew. Why would you want to give that horrible man money? Do you know what I want? And it's not because like trucks are better. I honestly just want a Honda Ridgeline. Like when my Subaru dies, that's all I want. It's just a simple Honda Ridgeline. It's the only truck that I've ever seen in Tahoe that has never needed chains. Like I had a buddy, and I have a buddy who has a Ridgeline, and the only time in like the 3 years we would ride like every Saturday and or Sunday together. So, and he would drive, because he just had the truck, the clearance, and everything. And there was only one day when I ever saw him drop it into 4x4. Like he didn't need to drop it into 4x4 any other time. And we get fucking snow in Tahoe. We get a lot of fucking snow up here. So I've seen, that was actually funny enough, the day he did that, we were driving up what's called Keller. It's a super steep road. And there was a GMC putting chains on, and I turned to my friend and I was like, "Get my chains!" I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of that. For anyone that doesn't know, I live in a mountain town, and you need chains. Sometimes we have chain control, or a lot of times, like trucks typically need chains because they don't have enough weight distribution. You know, your Honda Civics that drive up here from the Bay Area, they get chains. It's always fun to see a Prius with chains. It's just like, you're just, I don't even think you got traction. You're just floating on top. I don't know, I just don't care for the Teslas. I really don't. I don't think they're that great looking or anything. I'm also not a car guy, so anyways. Well, our next objective is going to be up and available fairly soon in the top lane. It's going to be a Frozen Punisher. We'll see if the members of PSISTORM can, Baha leaking all the local secrets. What's up, Blonde Duchess? How you doing? Nice Shockwave onto 2. Durance of Hate will go out, spreading onto a few as well on the opposing side. Huge Soothing Mist from the Brightwing. Summer clearing out any of that status effect. And still 16 talent tier advantage as well for the side of Grief and Gourd. People out here talking about cars, I'm just riding my bike. I mean, homie, where I live, like, you need to buy super special bikes to even ride around in the winter. And even then, I wouldn't ride a bike in here in the winter. Like, you can buy, I have friends who have, like, the bikes with the big donut tires, and even they're not even riding their bikes around right now. Like, it's just like, you can't ride your bike in this city, like, 365. Most of the summer, I'll bike and walk everywhere, but like, the only time in the summer I drive my car is if I have to go off the mountain or if I have to go, like, get a lot of groceries or something. But usually if I go to, like, a friend's house, I'll just walk with Bandit, or if I, like, want to go to the beach, I walk with Bandit. Like, I mean, even in the winter, I walk a lot of places, but biking in many parts of North America is just unsafe. That is also true, yes. That is very, very true. I mean, walking in North America, I've almost been hit by cars in my town. Because there's no sidewalks. Like, most of Tahoe doesn't have sidewalks. So if there's not enough room on the road, the car just assumes that you'll get out of their way, and they'll just drive right up by you. Our town is very walkable in the summer. In the winter, depending on the snow amount, it cannot be. A lot of good damage coming in from the side of Grief and Gourd. PSISTORM losing out quite a bit here, as that will be the variant to go down first. Bramble going to try and spin through all of the enemies. Does have full kind of spin build 4, 7, and 13 for the Sonya. Bramble, nice bounce from the Hogger. Really, really well played. Does also have the aggro rage. Increase the Hog Wild radius by 20%. That also kind of gave a little bit of value here. Nice bounce from the Hogger player. Ace doing a fantastic job as another Punisher goes over to the side of Grief and Gourd. You're spoiled living in Seattle? Yeah, Yeah, like Tahoe, as I said, like Tahoe you can get around the town, but like if we get snowstorms like we've gotten this year, you can't really get around the town. Like it's just so hard. But like in the summer, we've got bike paths that nearly go around the entire lake. Like yeah, a lot more of the town is accessible outside of cars in the summer, but it's winter is when it gets difficult. Very good taunt from the Varian. Tychus will be shredded. The Punisher is going to lock down the keep for a moment here. Leyline Seal from Medivh. 33 stacks for Lamort here. Protection, by the way. The Lamort taking a lot of damage. Lamort, he's got 36 stacks. 37 stacks. Protection's going to expire. Bramble wants it. The portal's out. 39. This should be it here. He should be able to get one stack easy peasy. He shouldn't go down. There it is. That almost went bad. Give me my 7-butt payout. Spam bot? I got it. I saw it really quick. They sent me a DM too. What does the DM say? Nope, it's the exact same message in DMs. Oh well. I nailed it. I got it. I got the ban very quickly. Better make sure you're stacking that paper then. Yeah, speaking of paper, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime... I know it's gonna be annoying this week, I apologize. Trying to get as many of the raffle tickets in for the Baja Rouse giveaway as possible this week. Also bills. Arcane Punisher for the mid lane coming up soon. That'll be the 4th Punisher of the game. 20 to 18 in our levels. I'm actually going to go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. We do have the upgrade for the Medivh, the Guardian of Tristfall, which is going to be the insta-kill onto minions, so no Medivh cheats. Don't apologize for trying to afford a life with your job. Yeah, I don't know. I always feel annoying because, you know, I'm from the Midwest, so... Gotta apologize for everything. Grew up in the Midwest, went to Catholic school. Oh yeah, they just beat that apology into you. Wasn't even baptized, man. I'm not even religious. But still, it just, I know, still feel it. If you went to a Catholic school, you know exactly what I'm talking about too. You're like, oh, it was kind of dumb of them to teach critical thinking and religion at the same time. You just get a lot of questions from kids. Hey, if murder's wrong, why are the Crusades okay? Well, you see, Chris. My brother made a goal to just make the religion teacher hate him. So when I went to school, whenever the religion teacher got angry with me, he would call me my brother's name. So my brother, essentially, the religion teacher would have like flashbacks to like arguing with my brother and would call me my brother's name. My brother hadn't been in the school for like 6 years at that point. It had been a while. My brother's a very smart cookie. He can use that wit to really get under people's skin. Not anymore. He doesn't do it anymore. But like, he's a smart kid. God, high school. What a wild time. Sonya pushes up the bottom lane. This is just going to be a fort to go down to the minion wave. We'll have another objective phase looking good to the side of Griefing Gourd. Portal forward from the Medivh. Diablo looking for a target. Can't find anyone. Hogger still getting that spin. Bottom lane fort goes down as I had mentioned. Bramble looking for the spear. Can't connect onto anyone. Blood. Greymane goes in. Ooh, that is a about to be shot Durance of Hate, which is actually going to be... was it interrupted by the Hogger shockwave? No, it's not on full... It's on... Wait, what? Hold on, I'm sorry. I know I hate doing this, but I need to see this. Did it actually cancel it out? All right, where's the Leyline Seal? All right, Leyline Seal. Okay, so Leyline Seal. Let's watch this really quickly, okay? Apocalypse. Oh, it does go out. It does go out. It was just Diablo right in front. Okay. I didn't see it on Diablo. I thought it was, like, supposed to be all the way over here. I was about to be like, did they just CC and like fully cancel that? Because that shouldn't happen. Banner comes out from Varian. Punisher gets a jump onto the Sonya. Hogger with a fantastic spin, but Mephisto gets the kill. Hogger will lose his souls, so he should respawn here in 5 seconds. Little visual bug right there. And it was just point blank. Dang. That was still really cool, though. Well, the top lane keeps already down, so this is an advancement towards core from the side of Griefing Gourd. Overpower from Diablo. Bramble is going to be killed. A Leyline Seal onto the Mephisto. I don't think he dies, though. He should... Oh! I really thought Mephisto was in range to be able to get back into the Hall of Storms, but not the case. The Punisher takes its way, or pushes its way through the mid lane keep, and this is going to be our first map in the second 3-game series of the day, going over to the side of Griefing Gourd. GG, well played. Is that the Stark in my channel? What's up, bud? Stark Wave. Right, where's my Stark Wave? There it is. There's my Stark Wave. Hello. Did you see my message in the D&D chat? I'm probably not gonna make it this Saturday because of the double Baja Ross. Okay, good. Okay, good. I forgot to double check if that was seen, and you just popped into chat, so it popped in my brain. I just didn't want to, yeah. I always try my best to give as much heads up as I possibly can for D&D stuff. Because I don't like it when people do it last minute for me, so if I don't like it, then I shouldn't treat others that way. It's almost like you should treat others the way that you want to be treated. Oh my god. You communicate well. Thank you. I try my best. My ex-girlfriends would disagree! Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. All right. No room. Oh, in the D. Yeah, no. It's already a pretty big group to begin with. Ooh, I don't know what you sent me, Stark, but I have to look at this after stream. Map number two. Where are you? In the reporting. And I am on this one, and so this is the second map. Alright, the players didn't swap sides. Always like to see that. Let's get rid of that and that. And what is our ad timing? Alright, we're good on ad timing for another game. Y'all won in Artanis stacking. Let's do some gambles here. Let me just double check that Artanis does go into stacking at 1. I know I'm also been saying this a lot today. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching the streams. Thanks for being supportive. Thanks for just being an awesome community. I really appreciate all of you, and thank you for hanging out with me. All right, there is no Protector of Ire level 1, so we're just gonna do who gets first Dragonite. Oh, I did too many things at once. There we go. All right. Oh, Medivh, 40 and done. Yes, Medivh did finish his quest. Sorry about that. I forgot to pay out the last bet. Never doubted. All right, so I'm letting the channel prediction thing go for a second here, because sometimes if you complete a prediction then another prediction immediately, sometimes it doesn't proc on Twitch chat. So, all right, so start prediction. Which team gets first DK? Griefing Gourd, or I'll just use the whole name. Do I have a copy for it? No, that's Raffle. Can I copy their name again? All right. Players are on the correct sides. 2-minute prediction. I will get us into game, introduce the teams, and then we will do a little prediction. Because on the left-hand side here in Division 2 of Nexomania, we've got Griefing Gourd. We've got a Greymane, Muradin, Zagra. We got a Rhaegar and a Dahaka. Over on the PSISTORM, on the side of PSISTORM, we're going to be seeing a Garrosh, Junkrat, Artanis, Lucio, and Mephisto. Let's go ahead and start our prediction. Which team will get the first Dragonite of the game? Will it be Grief and Gourd? Will it be PSISTORM? Get your gambles in. You got 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
5, 4, 3.
Thank you, by the way, for gambling. It makes me happy.
Unleash the dragon's wrath.
Unlike the U.S. economy, the Bandit Buck economy always needs to be fluctuating and moving. We don't call them billionaires on the stream. We don't like dragons on our stream. In the sense of hoarding all your loot for yourself. That's actually not true. I love dragons. I think they're actually absolutely fascinating in mythology and high fantasy. Ooh, a lot of good damage into the Zagra. Not going to be able to get the kill. Zagara's fine right now. I can just... I've been playing too much StarCraft too. I can hear the... Oh, you built another queen. Great. Great. Just... I'm blanking on their name and it's driving me nuts. Someone help me, please. It starts with... It's like... It starts with an I, right? Gambling makes me happy, though. Not my therapist, though. In control. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I can hear the in control, like, queen lines. Sorry, I was like, it starts with an I, and I was like, why can't I get blanking on this? And I feel very rude. Good toss onto the from the Garrosh onto Muradin. Just gonna displace a little bit here. If you don't bet, Jeff Bezos makes John Cena the first wrestler in the Royal Rumble. But we like John Cena. Or, I don't know a lot about WWE. Back in my day, it was WWF. And I'll never forget, my brother had a sticker from the World Wildlife Foundation. And he had it like on like a notebook or something like that. And I was like, Danny, why does that wrestling sticker have a panda on it? He's just like, you're stupid. That was his, I'll never forget that. Just, Christopher, you're stupid. I didn't know, though. I didn't know the World Wildlife Foundation existed. I only knew WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. I was a SmackDown and Raw kid for any wrestler fans in chat. I watched a lot of SmackDown and Raw. There was the other one. There was like the T something, I can't remember, or Impact maybe it was, but I'm pretty sure that was my first introduction to that organization too. Yeah, because I remember my brother and I would watch, like, it was like SmackDown on Tuesdays and Raw was like Wednesday or Thursdays. Like, I remember there was like 2 different nights of wrestling, and my brother and I would always watch it together. Like, that was one of the bond things that we had. My apologies. We got a little bit of Dragonshire going on right now. No Dragonite yet for either team. If I do miss out on the Dragonite, please by all means shout at me in chat. For everybody, wasn't there a bunch of like wrestling organizations before, like Raw and SmackDown? Wasn't there a bunch of other like show events? I don't know the right term for it. I will say this, though. We do have a trade right there onto the Muradin and the Artanis over here in top lane. Greyman's going to be thrown around. A lot of good damage onto him, and the Wolf will be slain. I guess the Worgen will be slain. Summer trying to back away. Ron slowing things down with a little push-off. Dragonite is available in mid lane to our red team for PSISTORM, but don't know if they actually can get the channel. The real reason pandas are endangered is we pit them against each other in wrestling. Whoa, Sachi, really? I didn't know that. What's up, friend? How you doing today? Good to see you, friend. Good to see you, bud. I hope you're doing well. I mean, it makes sense why the sticker my brother had said WWF and it had a panda on it. It's all lining up now. It's all making sense now. WCW. I don't even know what the WCW is. Stormbolt onto the Garrosh, who was kind of rushing in to try and get some displacement to the backline. Indomitable's going to be activated. Chaos Pigeon trying to set up a kill for his allies, but it's not working out. Dragonite is available. Mesos gets the channel. Mesos First Dragonite goes over to the side of Grief and Gourd. First DK over to our blue team. Chaos Pigeon's a fantastic name, or is a great name. You know it's a great name? Someone popped into my chat yesterday. Their name was Wiener Poop, and I could not stop giggling at it. It caught me so off guard. All right, let me pay out the people here. Which team gets the first DK? It's gonna be Grief and Gourd. They did get first. Low frames. Speaking of Ultimate Warrior, I was looking at a bunch of different shows like on Netflix and stuff last night. Apparently, there's a new Korean sort of fitness competition show, I guess you could call it. And it's from Korea, and it's horribly dubbed. It is horribly dubbed. I just like skipped through most of it. Basically, the entire thing is, picture if Squid Games didn't kill people. It's basically like, it's like a fitness competition show that just kind of steals the ideas of Squid Games in a sense. With horrible dubbing, like awful dubbing. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was Physique 100 or something, or Physical 100. Oh, Ron getting away. The Stormbolt not connecting. Ron's got the push off the wall right. He's out of there. Lucio, he's fine right now as the... Just gonna wait for the healing over time. Bottom lane gonna have a camp being grabbed as well. Concussion Mine with a little bit of displacement from the Red Rook. Chaos Pigeon maybe looking to step in, but this is a decent wave through the bottom lane for Lamort and friends. Decimate Garrosh going to get a bit of spin to win value here, so he's chopping up some lumber. That's going to be a great toss on to the Rhaegar, I think it is, and Rhaegar goes down. 3-3 in our kills is a nice snipe onto Stoic here. Concussion Mine. Lucio steals the kill. Did I try it with original audio? I didn't want to read subtitles. I didn't want to read the subtitles. I wanted to hear how bad the dub is. That's honestly the truth. It's like, it's so flat. Like there's no inflection. And they'll repeat a lot of the same like phrasing for people. Like it's just even like the cuts in the interviews, it's just ugh. Like the first whole episode introduces almost every person. It's an hour-long episode. There's 100 competitors, and they like damn near introduce every single person, and then have other people be like, "Oh, wow, they're here." Like that's the voice acting. It's just, "Oh, wow, that guy's really strong." Netflix, hire me, man. I could do better voice acting. Murden gonna be trying to jump around over here. He's maybe gonna be able to get away. I don't know. He's got Avatar active, but he's got a lot of enemies on his tail, and that will be Murden going down as well. Top lane does have a decent wave pushing onto this fort. Mephisto, he's gonna mount up and go up there to go clear it out. We don't have, I'm assuming you mean dubs here, so subs are the first and often only option. I assume you mean that. Well, see, here in America, a lot of things gotta get dubbed, because not everyone can read. What is it like? There was research done. I was reading about it today. Like, it's like some like plus 50% of Americans have like the reading ability of like a 6th to 8th grader or something like that, or they're in that like percentile. However you differentiate the skill levels, but I think it's percentiles. But yeah, like the reading and comprehension levels, like middle schooler in this country on average, which makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. No worries, ISO. I picked up what you're getting, or what you're putting down. You know, it makes sense, you know? Some of my neighbors believe that, that radio waves give you COVID. That explains internet discourse so much. Well, the other thing with internet discourse is the not animosity, the ability to be anonymous. There's a I can't think of the correct conjugation for the word. Anonymity is the right word. But there's that factor on the internet as well, where like you could technically say anything you want, and if someone doesn't agree with you, you can just leave. You can just go away. Like, it's not like a conversation in real life where you actually have to deal with the consequences of what you say to someone. It's just, oh, you don't agree with me? Well, you're a snowflake, and then you leave and you never have to respond ever. There's that factor as well. That is a big factor, I believe, on the internet, in my opinion. Because I mean, like, people can come to my Twitch chat and they can say whatever they want, and if I say something, and if it proves them wrong, they could just leave and be like, well, that guy's just rude, and then they'll never come back. I've had a lot of those conversations around Heroes of the Storm. I've had people come in here and claim certain things, and I'll prove them wrong, and then like, I'll never see them in Twitch chat again. It's like, wow, you have got a very tiny ego. English-speaking countries are also lazy. Are so lazy? Our entire country's lazy? I don't think the entire country's lazy. I just think that most of our politicians are useless and we should replace them with robots. If we can replace people at Amazon with robots, why not politicians? Hmm? Look, robots can't make money. Baha, you're amazing. Got him. Now I'm gonna leave and never deal with the consequences. What's up, Quid? How you doing, bud? What's up, Pellegriso? How you doing, bud? Nah, that's just rude. I'ma head out. That's the truth, though, man. It's absolutely true. Or you know, everyone's got their different level of what they find funny, and you know, someone comes in here is like, "You're bald, ha ha, ha! Making great jokes," and if I don't laugh or like humor them, they're like, "Oh, you're so soft. You need a thicker skin." That's always what it is. That's why everyone who I don't know their voice kind of sounds like Elmo or Mickey Mouse to me, because you're all children. Durance of Fate on to the Muradin. Riptire coming out from the Junkrat as we have Muradin getting the Dwarf launch away from level 16. Ace will finish out the camp on the top left of our screen as we do have a decent wave through the bottom. Moonshrine grabbed by the side of PSISTORM. Sunshrine set up as well. Could see another Dragonite. This time over to PSISTORM. Maybe. Just maybe. Looks like the Decimate to toss away, but no channel onto the objective right away. Muradin's going to step forward to try and see if anyone's around this objective area. He might have been punished for it. Zagara doesn't get any Banelings in. That's going to be Summer getting swapped by the Artanis. Good damage. Is there a kick? A kick would get the kill, actually, right here. Not going to risk it. No field goal, and it's still a kill into Rhaegar. Mickey is old. Oh! Making that one guy stew in his juices during Jedi Fallen Order was pretty great. Oh, yeah, yeah. I just sat there just waiting for the person to leave my chat. Did you enjoy the game? Which, Jedi Fallen Order? It's not, we're not done with it, but I am having a lot of fun, and we are going to play more of it this Friday. Dahaka split pushing up in the top lane, trying to find some sort of counter value during all of this. Does Ace have a brush stock available? It does. Okay, so long as no one gets the CC onto him. Does Ace see the Garrosh? I want to see. Sees the Garrosh. I don't think you get out of this alive, honestly. You'll get interrupted from. You're gonna get interrupted from your burrow. Drag. Stun from the core. Not even an attempt on a burrow. Damn. Hey, Kalos, what's up, bud? Ooh, Riptire was canceled out right there. 10-second cooldown. Junkrat goes down. And all right, that's all she wrote for that. Sorry, I thought camp was grabbed, but I think it was maybe camp cleared before anything else. Mid lane wave, if uncontested. No, I should go to the minion wave. Actually, sorry, it doesn't fixate like catapults do. Oh, great Stormbolt. Good 1-2 punch onto the Lucio right there in bottom lane. All right, sorry, I was just skimming chat, seeing if I missed anything. Well, this will be an easy rotation to mid, honestly. You go bottom, get the fort down there. Quick rotation into mid. Muradin can tank. Actually, Greymane's going to tank it, but it doesn't matter. 20 talent here is just a sliver away. This minion wave will get it, and they honestly could rotate and play this aggressive here in the mid lane. Try and press in with the 20 talent here advantage for the next half a level. Maybe get some of the keep front gate down. Do you know what I missed? I saw the word LARPing in chat. Did I see the word LARPing? Yes, I did. There was, back in the neighborhood I lived, there was every Friday, I think it was, there was like a group of kids that would LARP in the local park, and I would always walk by them with Bandit after work. Or I'd always walk by them with Bandit after work. I feel like I said that weird. And there was a couple times when I stopped just to like watch, but I felt so weird. Like I was like, oh cool, they're LARPing. So I was like watching them, but then I felt weird because I was like, what if they think I'm like judging them? So this is where that Midwest panic starts coming out. It's like I gotta start walking away. Nice turns of 8 onto the Muradin will lock him in place long enough. There's going to be a Zagara Devouring Maw, which will connect onto the Mephisto. Farseer's Blessing getting some splash heal onto the Rhaegar, or the Greymane, excuse me, but he will go down. Chaos Pigeon getting a Decimate onto Ace, but this is going to be a quick quadra kill. Toss onto Lucio, Steel Trap onto the Dahaka. Dahaka, he might try and burrow out. Does he have burrow available? I'm just looking to see. Yes, he actually just gets it off cooldown. He might try and burrow, but he could also just be interrupted. Lucio doesn't get the sound wave right there. Ace still goes down. He's going to try and burrow. He's going to try and burrow, but he goes down. That is going to be a full... Where's my button for it? Where's my button?
Team kill!
There we go. Anyways. I wish I lived across from that park. It would have been nice to just like sit on my porch with Bandit and just watch people LARP. That would have been fun. Instead, I sat on my porch and I just ended up having beers with my neighbors, which is still great. Still had some great neighbors in that neighborhood. Mid lane keep is going to be starting to fall right here. This might be the beginning of the end for map number 2 on Dragon Shard. We might have a 1-to-1 score here in this 3-game series. PSISTORM knocking. Whoa, going to be going for a second keep, so maybe they won't go for end here? Or do they feel confident enough that they can end still? Looking at the Dragonite damage, 810 damage into structures per auto attack, 405 standard. Dragonite still has 44 seconds, 60-some% left. The keep front gate and bottom goes down. Swap onto Lamort, who will use the Dark Flight from Greymane to chase in. High fives from the Lucio with the Mixing Fire, have the healing reduction. That's where that -50 is coming from every so often. Devouring Maw from the Zagara. Zagara's kicked back into the Hall of Storms. Mesos will will pop the Avatar. Ron gonna be wall riding with the reverse amp active. Dragonite will expire here soon. Core shielding has fallen. Down to 79% on this core as Dahaka drags the catapult to stop it from getting any more shots out. Top lane keep is going to take a few extra shots, 25% off the core in total, as the Dragonite will expire here in the bottom lane. Guesstimate from Garrosh just to clear out a Zagara Creep Tumor. Go ahead and pull back the talents up while we have this this time here. We'll also maybe cycle through some of the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage looks like in this late game is. Haven't really looked at that since, I think we looked at it like pre-20s, basically. Okay. Nicely done from both sides. As I mentioned, that keep taking a few shots, but not that bad. Oh, sorry, I glanced at my other monitor because I had the Xbox thing open, but did anyone play Forspoken? Anyone playing that? I'm curious how it's been going for anyone. I'm not looking for spoilers. I'm just curious, like, has anyone been playing it? Are you enjoying it? I haven't watched streams or anything. The game hasn't really seemed very appealing to me at all. Like, there was a bunch of people streaming it yesterday, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll watch a documentary about a cruise ship instead, which was fascinating. Oh man, I want to just watch more documentaries tonight. That's all I want to do. I just want to watch educational stuff. Ace is gonna try and back away here. Riptire from the Junkrat. He doesn't have extra oomph at level 20 cannonballs for the Red Brooks, so just upgrade onto those. Silence coming out as well from the, I believe that's gonna be the Durance of Hate upgrade at level 20 with the Unspeakable Horror. Whirlwind is getting a little low here. Gonna have to jump around with the Shade of Mephisto. Lamort getting... Oh my god, Lamort will go down. Blade dash. Twin Blades from Bramble. Ace getting... Gonna be dropped down. Meso swapped. Healing reduction as well from the Lucio high five. And that'll be a kill into Murden. He tries to Dwarf launch away. They can close the gap too quickly. I don't even think you need Dragonite here. I think you just run through mid and end game. Actually, Lucio with the reverse hip slowing down Stoic on the bottom lane. No, I was saying no extra oomph. That is Cannonball upgrade for bigger balls.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Excuse me, streamer? You, said the wrong thing? How dare you? You got everything right up until now. How dare you? I'm leaving. GG, well played. PSISTORM takes, puts up 1 on the board in this 3-game series. Speaking of big esports events from earlier, isn't Katowice like around the corner or something? It's like a week or 2 away. StarCraft 2. One week and 6 days. 1 week and 6 days. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to watch a bunch of the Katowice games for StarCraft 2. Taking bets on a ZVZ final, dude. Have you seen? Have you looked at the brackets, Chess? I'm assuming you have, but dude, the brackets, the round robin brackets are fucking. What is it like? Group D is absolutely insane. Where's the grouping? Hold on, where is it? Katowice round of 36. Where's the? I was looking. I was on someone's stream and they were going through. I think it was Pig. Main event. Where's the round robin grouping? Here it is. Here it is. Group D. Terran, Zerg. Fucking Lambo is the only Zerg. I know there's a TBD, but this killed me. This absolutely killed me. Just Terran, Zerg. I mean, to be honest, though, Group C has got Protoss, Zerg, Terran. So, I honestly feel like Group A has kind of got the best mixture. Like, if we got another Protoss in Group A, I feel like that'd be the best. That'd be like the best mixture of factions, races. Like players. That's a completely different conversation. But like, you've got this one as well, which is just Zerg, Protoss, Terran. So we'll see. Fewer Terrans for the Zergs to kill later if they take themselves out. Alright, sorry, I'm just catching up on chat really quickly. Alright. Pre-rolls off. I think we can just get into the next game immediately. I think we can get into the next one, don't you? Actually, we kind of moved through this series pretty quickly so far. So what I'm going to do is we're going to chill out here for a hot second, and I'm going to get rid of some ads, and then we'll get into the next game, okay? I just don't want... I hate the idea of someone coming into stream and having to watch ads during or like to get into the stream for a game. Like, I think when I'm sitting here talking about absolutely nothing, like this is the best time just to get rid of the shit. By the way, next month we're gonna run as minimal ads as possible because Twitch is offering me a crap offer for ad incentive program. They want me to stream for 142 hours, run a 3-minute ad per hour for $55. Fuck off. Parents will time themselves out in TVT. I'm super excited to watch a bunch of it. I think the replay packages go up at the end, like when it's all over. So I don't think we'll do any like live casting or anything like that. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. All right, we're gonna get rid of those ads, and then we'll get into our next map, which will be the final map in this second 3-game series. We still got more action for all of you today. Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you for hanging out. I knew they were gonna keep offering lower and lower ad incentives, but that's bizarre. I wouldn't say it's not lower and lower though, because there are some months where it's been very like up and down, like it's been all over the place, and it's mostly because I think the entire thing is automated by a program, and yeah. But I've had offers that are I've actually had good offers. Like there were like the first offer was okay. The second offer was actually the best I got. The third I think was pretty close to the second, and then it's been a downhill since then. It was okay for, I'll be honest, it was okay for a little bit. It was okay. It wasn't a ton of money, but it was okay. Like the first offer I didn't accept because it was like, I think it was like $45 for like 80 hours of streaming for 1 minute ad an hour. And then I remember like someone came through and literally was like, here's $45, don't do it. And I was like, okay, cool. And then the next month was like, run a 1 minute ad for like 70 something dollars. And then I have to stream for like 100 hours. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sure. So next month, since the offer's so low, I'm gonna run as little as I possibly can. I will run the ads that I need to run, so that way people don't have to get ads during games. But I'm not gonna run much next month because there's really no incentive for it. All right, ads are done. Thank you for sticking through the ads. I do apologize, but since there's nothing going on, it's the best time to run them. We're gonna be going to Alterac Pass for map number 3 in this series. Let's go ahead and get into this. Players did swap sides. No, they didn't swap sides. Wait, did they swap sides? No, Stoic was on the left. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Do we have any fun level 1 questing talents for any of these here? No, you know what? Let's just play. Let's just cast the game. Where are the ads? I don't know. I don't know where they are. That's super weird. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our second 3-game series of the day. We are going to be checking out Griefing Gourd versus PSISTORM here in Division 2 of Nexomania in map number 3, Alterac Pass. On the left-hand side in the blue, we have got a Joanna, Hogger, Chromie, Anduin, Genji. Over on the right-hand side, we got PSISTORM. We got a Rhaegar, Junkrat, Jaina, Samuro, and Muradin. Just kill the right one. Alterac Pass is the perfect map to fall asleep to. I think Volskaya Foundry is I find to be the most like boring. I don't know. Volskaya Foundry's boring. I don't like Warhead Junction. That's just my least fit. Whoa, Muradin Perfect Storm? Really? Really? Are we gonna maybe see like a Haymaker Muradin or something? A little bit of a different level 1 right there. Kind of feels like he wants to be in the mix and moving people around. So maybe we see Haymaker Muradin. It's a possibility. Warhead Junk Cozy. Oh yeah, by the way, we have that new Cozy emote. Oh, I'm working on a lot of stuff in the background for the stream, so hopefully you all enjoy it as it arrives in the future. We have like a new stream intro thingy. I'm not replacing Bandit. We have a new. It's like a transition thing for when the stream starts, for the people that are here early. We have a bunch of new alerts that I'm working on right now as well. Those will all be available and debuted on the Subathon Day, which is February 19th. That'll be the day I'm celebrating 2 years of full-time streaming, and hopefully for many more. Also in February, we'll be selling a painting. I will be doing a Google forum sheet, and you can basically just put in all the information. It's gonna be a blind bid. So That way no one knows what everyone else bid. I'll try and keep it secret. And then I can just choose who I want to sell the painting to based on money. Because Baja's got to pay the bills. Baja's got to pay his $269 health insurance. And then some. Muradin putting some pressure onto Joanna. Really good body blocking from Chaos Pigeon. Good sidestep as well from the Chromie Deep Breath. Chromie's going to be going into Chronic Conditions, Time Troubles. I always mix up the Chromie level 2s, 4s, however you want to split it. Chronic Conditions are going to be having the, I think it's armor debuff and buff, right? Yeah, so armor debuff to the enemy by 15, armor buff to allies by 30. That is physical and spell. Get those American dollars. That way the US government can ask me for more of those dollars. Honest to God, if the US government's like, hey, you sold some paintings, you owe us money, I'd be like, fuck you, no, I used it for bills. Like, literally, that's like, I'm gonna sell paintings and the money's gonna go straight into bills. Like, that's it. Well, you should pay tax on that. No, I don't think I should. The painting into the build. No, seriously, like that is literally the game plan. That is the absolute game plan. Is when the painting sells, that is just money that goes into the bank account for whatever bills I need to cover. I'm not expecting someone to offer up like $500 for a Baja Ross, but you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm willing to. Someone's gonna offer like $1. I know it. Someone's gonna be like, one. Ace trying to get a channel right here. There's a concussion mine underneath it, which should be triggered by Red Rook before any sort of full channel does happen. Red Rook also has got these grenades over the walls, so this is just constant delay on Demesos. Yeah, this is just quite annoying. Ace is not going to be delayed out in time. Ah, Junkrat can't slap their D quick enough. A singular dollar. I will offer $100, but say that publicly, so if anyone outbids me, you're making at least that. Chess, I love you. You're a good human. Thank you, bud. $100 dues for potential $100 dues for Bandit. Hey, that's car insurance for a month, man. That's AAA insurance. You know, for all of the driving I do in this, and I should really try and get a cheaper insurance, because I drive nowhere. I go to the grocery store and I go skiing. Like, that's it. I think I fill up my tank like once every couple months. Someone's got to outbid me. You never know. You never know. Because here's the thing, what if other people have the exact same mentality? Because people have done that. People have come into the stream, they're like, oh, I'm not gonna subscribe for a Baja Ross giveaway raffle ticket. There's no way I'll get it. What? You can't have a defeatist mentality. You never know. What if someone comes in and is like, oh, you know, it's worth $85 to me. You never know. It's like getting first in the channel. Someone's got to do it. I think there was a day when I think everybody came into stream and just did second, assuming they didn't get first. And I think first went by for like a solid half hour on the stream. Like, I think a solid half hour of stream time like went by before even I was like, I don't think anyone's redeemed first yet. Ah, I see, Chess. Ah, I see. Es muy interesante. Alright, well, Ace is going to get the channel here. I don't think Junkrat's going to notice this in time, and he won't be able to slap his D once again. Finish of the channel will go through. First objective phase going over to the side of Griefing Gourd, and we have those 10 talent tiers here. They will be popping up at the top of your screen, so let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like. You underestimate my powers of self-sabotage. Hey, Ben. Happy Thursday to you. Hey, Maker! From the dude, I called it. Level 1, man. I'm a genius. Give it like 2 to 3 months, and my StarCraft knowledge will be like 50% of the way to like that. I think we're having some good gains in StarCraft for sure. I've been having fun learning the game and doing casting stuff, so. I've also been finding some good communities where I can do some casting, and they've been interested in having me do casting for them. Shockwave from Ace just to buy a window here, staggering blow. I don't think that, yeah, Ace tried, run! Oh, most going down. By the way, we'll also see about Zerg's Day tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know why, but I feel so like anxious to even try and do it. I don't know why. But that's tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lot of StarCraft, and also there was a player from one of the communities that sent me a series, and they said, "Hey, this is a really cool series. No one casted it. Could you do it?" So I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it Thursday afternoon." So tomorrow we'll be doing some learning, some practicing, and some casting. Do or do not. There is no try. Damn, fucking Stark hitting me with the, oh, damn. Wow, Stark. I don't mean that as like a negative reaction. I mean that as like a, damn, you just hit me with that. Like, shit, you're right. Haymaker. Summer. Light Bomb. Does connect onto the Rhaegar, but the Rocket Ride will come through. That's going to be a double kill. Joanne actually getting the double kill right there. There was an, oh my god, max range. Genji, you got any mobility? Well, Hogger's got the mobility. Just do co-op if nothing else, much lower stakes. You're right, that's true. That is true, that is a good point. Stark with the Swamp Dweller wisdom. I mean, but he's right though. He's so right with the statement. Like, I either try or I don't. That's it. Like, either we Zerg's Day and give it a shot, or I just continue doing Protoss. Like, he's very right with that statement. Well, either way, second objective is going to be up and available here on the north side of the map. We know it's second objective because it's 40 seconds of channel time in total. Now 3 jailers defending. First objective only having 2 jailers and 30 seconds of channel time. Obviously, I just mentioned the second one. Third objective and onwards is 50 seconds of channel time and 4 jailers. And that channel time does not increase, nor do the jailer count, as either onto the 4th and onward. No! I know. I realized I said it wrong, and I was like, I'm just gonna move on, because my brain. Sorry. Bramble, did we get the swap? Nah. Chattering Teeth will go onto the Joanna set up by the Stormbolt. Haymaker as well to displace her into the enemy line. Junkrat with the Riptire. Bladestorm from the Samuro. I almost said Bladestorm from the Joanna, which would have been wild of an idea. She just goes all crazy with the flail. She just becomes Helicopter Joanna. Kind of like Decimate Garrosh. Anyways, Chromie gets away right there with like some 30 HP. Able to Hearth back. Genji with the Swift Strike out. Hogger, bouncing around, trying to give an opportunity for Summer to get the channel here, but it doesn't work out. So what Stark is saying is that I shouldn't try. Got it. No, you do not try. Okay, I will not try. I tease the ones I love. Genji pushes a bottom lane. Because we all know how great Genji is at clearing waves. You can see the quick clear that he's going to be able to offer up here. By comparison, Jaina's just got horrible, absolutely horrible wave clear. She still is working on that level 1. 13 regeneration globes for her right now. 14, actually. Looking at the Murden, 33 stacks. A little bit low on that one. Doesn't really offer up that much extra damage, if I'm not mistaken, as well. It's going to be 33 extra damage. I thought it was a different scaling factor, but... anyways. Shia LaBeouf was my favorite Star Wars character. I agree. I just really wish that, like... Hannibal Lecter just had a bigger, like, part in Star Wars. It's just, it's unfortunate. Anyway, sorry. Well, objective phase is up and available. Let's go ahead and see how the fight does break out. I'm going to pull away talents here for a little bit so we can see the screen a little bit better. Got a lot going on. Samuro's actually pressuring the Genji in bottom. Can he actually get this kill? Does he have Sakuchi level? He could Sakuchi to chase in. No, he's not going to. All right, well, that is no Genji dead. Which Pokemon would taste the best? I wouldn't want to eat a Pokemon. I don't think I would want to. It's weird for me. It's like being like, would you eat Mr. Mime? It's like, no, that'd be awful. Could you imagine? You try and eat him a chop and he just fucking punches you in the face. Also, I don't know if you could actually eat him a chop. People eat Magikarp all the time. Do they really? I didn't know that. I don't know when it comes to like the lore of the universe of Pokemon, like that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that there is like established lore around it. Would Mr. Mime taste like other Pokemon having no real flavor of their own? No, I think like Ditto. Like Ditto would be the one that's like tasteless, right? Because Ditto is a copying. Or would like whatever Pokemon Ditto that copied last, like that's what it would taste like? Fun butt. Ditto tastes like vodka jelly shots. Oh, interesting. Huge Dwarf toss in from the Muradin. Stormbolt. Haymaker, not for another 9 seconds. Light Bomb from the Anduin does connect. The Ancestor Healing will be coming through. The Cleanse out from the Rhaegar as well. Stoic trying to find a counter kill. Or a kill. Doesn't work out. Hogger, gonna get a Shockwave onto the Junkrat. Nice staggering blow follow-up. Good kill from Ace. Now, can Ace get out of here alive? That's the big question. Hog Wild to try and get out right now. Gets a good bounce. Actually, fine with the bounce. Oh my god. Almost gets right next to Ron. Not going to be able to chase in for a kill, but the objective will be started the channel. Samuro still doing Samuro things in the bottom lane. Can vegetarians eat plant Pokemon? Ooh, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. I mean, you could even pose it to vegans as well. Not like trying to be like, ha ha, vegans. But I'm just like quite literally like, would vegetarians and vegans be able to eat plant Pokemon? I don't think so. I don't think so. I want to eat the very best, like no one ever. Oh, Wildfire. How you doing, bud? Good bounce from the Hogger. East and west here, but Hogger goes down to the Jaina burst ability. Light Bomb from the Anduin will connect onto a few. Rhaegar goes in for a butt bite, and the Muradin will go down. This is going to be Johanna getting pulled away from the camp. I don't think she would have got the channel, but Samuro gets the bottom lane fort during all of this. 20 talent tier just on the horizon for the members of PSISTORM, as this is Griefing Gourd with the... I think this is the second objective, as I mentioned. Yes, second objective of the game. In our third map, in our second 3-game series of the day. 3-game series, meaning it's 3 maps, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, a 3-0 or whatever, it's 3 maps. And this is not a domination league in the sense of if you 3-0 the enemy team, you get extra points. points are points. That's how it is broken down in Nexomania. So if you have a score of 2 to 1, you get 2, the enemy gets 1. And I believe those points are used for later on seeding, for probably like playoffs and stuff like that. New Pokemon merch just dropped. A Pokemon cookbook, how to cook Pokemon. Wait, really? Seriously though, there are no animals in their world that are not Pokemon, so they must eat them, and the plant mons as well. Wait, really? There's no like deers or anything? I don't know. Like, I'm legit. I'm curious. I don't know this stuff. I played Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and a little bit of Silver and Gold. And I think that was where I pretty much stopped. Not that I don't like Pokemon, it's just that that's where I stopped. I was playing other games. Ancestor Healing will connect onto Jaina. She goes for the Ice Block. Farseer's Blessing giving her basically 2 health bars right there. Samuro with the Blade Storm. The boss is going to be getting low here, but it's going to be 4 kills in total for the members of PSISTORM as the Genji is still being chased by Samuro. Bramble, do you have a way to close the distance? Surprise, no Sakuchi. Meridian's over the wall. There are deer Pokemon. Well, I mean, like, but like, quite literally just deer. Like, what we would consider, like, a deer. A doe. A deer. A female deer. Man, I was ready to shelve that next to my Snoop Dogg cookbook, which is real. Oh, yeah, my buddy actually got the Snoop Dogg cookbook for his partner. He showed it to me because she was out, I think, shopping, and he was like, look what I got for her. And I was like, wait, it's real? That's awesome. Anyways, boss, one of the rare occasions where you will see a game end with only 2 keeps, or with 2 keeps still up and alive. The Filthy Alliance will be defeated, and the Horde wins. GG.